everybody? It's your boy Razor Ramon the Barber, and I'm back with another fragrance review. And this fragrance review today is gonna be a little something different, man. Shout out to my brother Lamar Gaston. Man. He sent me a goodie bag, man. 5 different fragrances. I think they like some 5 ml sample bottles of different houses. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you for sending me these different fragrances, man. But before we hop into these fragrances, I need you to do your boy a favor. Yeah. Currently at this video, I'm 19 subscribers away from 200. I need you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I need you to do that for your boy. As you know, that helps my algorithm on my YouTube page, and let's keep it a beam, man. We all in this YouTube thing because we love it, but ain't nothing wrong with a little supplemental income on the side so we can continue to buy these fragrances, man. These fragrances is an expensive habit. By the way, man, if you want to donate to my Cash App, it will be in the description. If you want to help your boy purchase these fragrances, I'll put my Cash App in the description, man, and I appreciate your support, man. I don't care if it's 50 cents. And before I forget, before I hop into these fragrances, man, shout out to my boy Stacks Review, man. This for you, Stacks. That's for you, Stacks. I told you next time I went live, I was gonna bust open the Rona for you. This for my boy Stacks, man. STAXXXXX. Yes, Lord. This for you, Stacks. I told you I was gonna bust open the Rona, man. But without further ado, let's hop into the review. The first fragrance out the rip is gonna be let's see if I'm saying this right. Ree Bergamot Imperial. Ree Bergamot Imperial. And this fragrance, yeah, I'm reading off my MacBook because I've been testing these fragrances out for a few days. But this fragrance is I don't want to just shoot off the hip. I kind of want to give you guys a real in-depth description of what I smelled and how it make me feel. So this fragrance is bergamot, citrus, oceanic notes. The heart notes are saffron, white rose, orange flower, and patchouli. And base notes are leather, sandalwood, mossy notes, amber, and white musk. And I had this fragrance on yesterday when I was testing it. I've been testing it for a couple days, but oh man, that smells good. That smells real good. It reminds me of almost something as you would smell from like a Nautica, but just like with a little bit more punch. That bergamot and that citrus notes is real heavy in the top, but it's not overbearing to the point where you run around smelling like a cup of orange juice or something like that. It's more so of the citrus notes, and that bergamot is also more like a dirty orange, like the rind of an orange. And that saffron and that white rose, you can pick up on the floral notes in this notes as well. And the sandalwood at the end with the leather. That sandalwood gives it creaminess and smoothness, but that leather gives this fragrance a little gut punch. So this is a manly fragrance, but it's well blended, well-rounded fragrance. And it's one thing I like about this fragrance, the transition from the citrus to the floral notes in the middle to the leathery sandalwood, musky notes at the end. Is a roller coaster ride in the sense of you ever been on a roller coaster? You kind of enjoy the whole ride, but you got like highs and lows. Like this fragrance just seemed like at the end, the end is just as good as the beginning. So that's Ree Bergamot Imperial. Man, this is an amazing fragrance. If you don't have it, get it, because I think you can wear it year round. Just in the summertime, I wouldn't do no more than 2 sprays because it's pungent. It's a pungent fragrance. The next fragrance is Serenade by Amethyst Parfum. Serenade by Amethyst Parfum. And this fragrance, y'all know Amethyst. Well, y'all know Amethyst bring that heat, man. Y'all know Amethyst bring that heat. shout out to Novices Parfum and all the people in Fragcom that have partnered with Novices to bring forth their own fragrance, like Bowtie Fragrance Guy and my big bro Big Beard B, man, to name a few. This fragrance top notes is orange blossom. Middle notes, top notes are orange blossom. That's that beer. Cognac and dark chocolate. And when I tell you that the top notes of this fragrance is lovely. It's like somebody took an orange, man, and dipped it in chocolate and spritzed it with some Hennessy. I know that sounds weird, but that's exactly what it reminds me of. This fragrance at the top is amazing alone, man. The heart notes is honey accords, Egyptian beeswax, Egyptian beeswax absolutes, new collodion sandalwood. The base notes is Hava vetiver, Venezuelan tonka bean, musk Indonesia patchouli, and Virginian cedarwood. So the ending of this fragrance too is real smooth, real creamy. You get that tonka bean that kind of gives you that vanilla accord, and in the middle notes you got the honey and the Egyptian beeswax with that sandalwood, which is also a sweet, creamy fragrance, man. This fragrance from start to finish is an amazing fragrance. It's a must-have in your collection. I tell you, no lies, man. Get your hands on Novices Parfum Serenades, man. You'll thank me later. The third fragrance is Latafa Mahara. Latafa Mahara. And this fragrance is dope as well. The chords on this note, the main accords on this fragrance is powdery vanilla, woodsy musk, white floral, sweet, warm, spicy, balsamic, and fruity. And the notes in this fragrance are top notes are red berries, peach, and bergamot. Middle notes are jasmine, red lily, phenom. Base notes are vanilla flower, sandalwood, and musk. And make sure I don't spray myself. Hands big. And then red berries in the beginning, it's not like a juice red berries. It's more so a red berries that you would smell in the wild. Like, I'm from the South, man. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. So we used to go pick those red berries off the right off in the woods all the time. It's kind of more of a red berries from that sense, not a syrupy sweet red berries. But it goes great with that peach and that bergamot, because that peach kind of gives it that sweetness and that bergamot gives it that citrus that kind of blends it together. And that jasmine and that red lily, you can pick up on the floral notes in this as well, which adds a kind of a manly aspect to it. And the base notes of vanilla flower, sandalwood, and musk. And that vanilla comes in on the back end and kind of reattach itself to the beginning notes, which kind of bring this thing all together, man. That vanilla and that sandalwood and that musk is a trifecta at the end, man. It's something that I really like as well, because not only do you get a little bit of sweetness, but you get a little bit of creaminess with a little bit of a manly aspect. You can kind of poke your chest out, because I know one thing that even with my wife, man, when she smelled fragrances on me, she liked the real manly fragrances. Like, I know when she like a fragrance, if I ask her how I smell, and she say, "You smell like a man." That's how she said, "You smell like a man." So she loved those fragrances that come off as real manly. And Latafa does not disappoint with this. And that's Latafa Mahara. Latafa Mahara. Oh. The fourth fragrance is by Authenticity Parfums, and it's none other than Tobacco Boss. Tobacco Boss. If you love tobacco fragrances, I'm gonna say that again. If you love tobacco fragrances, this is a must-have, Chico. It's called Tobacco Boss for a reason, and it kind of has that tobacco leafy tobacco vibe to it, kind of like CK1 Shop. But this is different from CK1 Shop. But on the top of this fragrance, they got the bergamot and the orange, and they got the tobacco bay leaf, which gives it that sweet tobacco, but with a little bit of spiciness to it. Eucalyptus patchouli, and in the end they got vanilla, honey, leather, and tonka bean and sandalwood. And those 4 notes right there, vanilla, honey, leather, and tonka bean, man, they blended this stuff to greatness. When I tell you that vanilla and that honey is already epic with that kind of tobacco leaf, but that leather, the leather that they put on this, it's not like a dank leather. It's more of a fresh new leather, coat leather, soft, smooth, inviting leather, not like a cowhide leather. And that tonka bean just adds to that sweetness of that vanilla and that honey. When I tell you Tobacco Boss is the perfect name for this fragrance, it is a must-have. You can wear what you want to wear when you want to wear it, but this fragrance right here is definitely going to shine in fall, winter, and early spring when it's still cool. I tell you, no lie, man. This probably out of the 5, this probably my number 2. This is my number 2 because that Novices Parfum, that junk legendary. That junk legendary. But this right here, this is a must-have. All these fragrances, I'm gonna acquire a full bottle of them eventually. But that Tobacco Boss by Authenticity Parfums is amazing. And I'll do my best to link all these links in the description. But last but not least, is another fragrance from Lattafa, and this is Amethyst. This is Amethyst by Lattafa Parfums. And this reminds you of, it's crazy. I never smelled like amethyst stone, but this, if I had to picture what an amethyst stone would smell like, it would smell like this. And this is unisex. And the chords on this is rose, oud, citrus, amber, vanilla, soft spicy, fresh spicy, floral, powdery, and white floral. Man, this is packed full of floral notes, but you don't smell like an old lady sitting in the front of the church. It's blended real well. The top notes are bergamot and pink pepper. Middle notes are Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, and jasmine. Base notes are arganwood or oud, and vanilla and amber. And when I say that the citrus that the bergamot gives off in top mixed with that pink pepper, the top is kind of it's different, but it's spicy, but it's kind of a sweet because you get the vanilla and the amber mixed with those rose notes in the middle with the jasmine and the Turkish and the Bulgarian floral notes. It kind of balanced the floral notes out so it won't be so harsh and so pungent and you walking around smelling like a floral shop. This is a must-have too, man. This is a must-have, and that's Lattafa Amethyst. I really like this one. So if I had to go in order, I will put Novices Parfum first. I will put that's the Serenade by Novices Parfum. I will pick second would be Tobacco Boss. Third would be General Genry. I don't know. I feel like I'm butchering that name, but I'm from the project, so you know. Genry Bergamot Imperial. That would be number 3. Number 4 would be Lattafa Maraha, and number 5 Lattafa Amethyst. Like I said, all these fragrances are dope. Thank you, Lamar. Thank you so much, man, for sending me these fragrances, brother. It's truly an honor for you to even send me these fragrances, man, and give me a chance to review them. I'm thankful for it. And Stacks, hey, you my boy, Stacks. As always, I thank you guys for tuning in to my review. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, it's your boy Razor Ramon. Until next time, instant transmission.